All right. We're rolling.
Do I smile all the time?
Yeah, like a good little interviewee. All right.
Do I look at you or do I look at the camera?
You got to look at me.
Oh, okay.
I'm interviewing you
Dang it.
because we're just having a conversation.
Oh,
So don't take your eyes off me.
okay, I won't.
We're going to sing a song. All right, here we are. We're live. Facebook Live. What are you saying over there?
Nothing?
We're a little late
A lot late.
to your birthday interview. That's fine. We'll just pretend like it's March, even though it's Easter right now.
Yeah, 4:20.
420. Is it 420? It is 420. All right. Yeah, let's go get our discounted weed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're a little late, but we're doing it. Thanks for doing this. I'm doing 2 super quiet interviews in a row now.
What's
The
super quiet?
The 2 quietest people I know. Anna's brother-in-law, Omar.
Mm.
He didn't want to, but he did it anyways. And now you. So we'll see if we can break 27 minutes. Oh, I should set a timer
27 minutes? Okay.
because it's going to stop recording. Add a timer.
Did
All
you
right.
fart?
No. Does it stink?
Yeah.
Is it the eggs?
What eggs?
Hard-boiled eggs from the...
Oh, could be because it's Easter, not my birthday.
Because it's Easter. It really is. But yeah, we're celebrating late. Did you even do anything for your birthday? What did you do? Went out to eat?
Went out to eat.
Went to a rodeo?
Just- no rodeo this year. We almost did.
Y'all went somewhere. Where'd y'all go dressed up? In your cowboy gear?
No, that wasn't for my birthday. That was for
I
your
know, but-
birthday.
Okay, that was with Megan.
Yeah, that's for your birthday.
It was not... I wasn't there.
No, that was at my house for your birthday party.
No, but you and Megan went out somewhere recently, kinda, in the last couple months.
Oh. No, I wasn't wearing cowboy gear.
Like Western cowboy gear.
I wore my hat. We went to casinos. Megan wore her stuff.
She went somewhere without you?
No, I went with her. I just wore my
Okay.
hillbilly hat, and she wore her cowboy hat. And
All
we
right.
both wore our cowboy boots.
But it doesn't count.
No, it wasn't for my birthday. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. Not for your birthday. Did you go out somewhere with Jimmy?
No,
Teresa?
we didn't.
No. You guys don't ever go hard for your birthday.
Mm-mm.
Don't really care.
Nope. We're not
That's
born
all right.
on February 29th, so
It's not a
our
big
birthday
deal.
comes every year. So,
It's kind of boring now.
right? We don't have to celebrate a full week when it's not our birthday,
Yeah.
and celebrate 2 days when it is our birthday.
Right? Yeah. I feel like I did like 8 things this year.
Yeah.
Didn't even have a birthday. That's fine.
And
I'm okay with that. Okay, so your birthday is March 12th, 1986. I know that.
89.
I don't have to think about your birthday.
Oh, that's good.
'Cause everyone else I
89.
interview, I'm like, I'd have to do the math of the year in my head. Yeah, so you're 39,
39.
about to be 40.
1 more year.
Yeah.
Well, less than a year now because it's Easter.
Yes. It is. It's less than 11 months.
There's a fire truck or ambulance down the street.
Is it about to... Oh, it's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is this? No, no.
Oh, shoot. Oh, now the camera got your butt.
I don't think so.
You're welcome, America.
I don't think it did, but if
Well.
it did, you're welcome. Oh, okay. All right, we're in the colony at my parents' house, celebrating your birthday / Easter. This is the 3rd interview we've done in front of this house. But
It is.
it fits, you know. You grew up here, kinda.
Yeah, we did grow up here.
Switching off between this house and your house.
Yeah.
It's a great day.
Great day.
All right, let's begin. You ready?
Ready. Super quick interview.
Super quick. All right. Do you have a favorite moment from this past year?
I think going to Disney World. It's a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Got to meet new people. We didn't so I knew one of the people that we were going to see, but we didn't ever meet the other person. So
There was some person in the shadows.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
They took us everywhere.
These are friends y'all met that
Met.
worked there, right?
That work there.
So y'all got a big discount.
Well, we went for free.
That's a major discount. Super major discount. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all flew in or drove?
We did fly in. We
Nice.
weren't gonna make the 20 hour that usually turns into about 26 hours
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, and the flight is what, like 2 hours?
Yeah,
If that,
2.5 hours.
2.5. Nice. What was your favorite part about the trip? Meeting Stitch?
Meeting Stitch. Yeah. Got a good picture with Stitch.
Yeah,
Got to hug Stitch.
that's so
Good
funny
time.
that they did that.
Didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, that was a great surprise.
Yeah,
An actually pleasant surprise.
yeah. And then we got to eat little waffles with Stitch's face on it. Great time.
Awesome. All right, so that was your favorite moment. All right, can you think of the last time you were proud of yourself?
I think most days I am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
I don't let people tell me how to be or what to be, even at my work.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like they lie to people, and
Uh-huh.
I don't lie to people, so I tell the people the truth.
yeah. Dang,
So I'm proud of that.
that's pretty cool.
I could just not do it and listen to what they tell me and just keep lying about our product, but I
But
tell
you
them the
don't.
truth, and people enjoy that. So
Your
Proud of it.
like people as in the customers.
the customers enjoy having the truth be told to them instead
That's
of
a crazy-
lies.
Crazy concept.
Even though it's a lot more than they expected, they still enjoy the truth over the lies.
You mean financially?
Right. Financially, it's going to cost them more than what they thought because they were forced into signing a contract saying we're going to take 25% from them that they had no clue was there because they were rushed while being on the phone.
Yeah.
And then they're told that we're going to be able to get to between 45 and 50 on every single deal. 45 and 50% that they're going to have to pay. That's not true. It's going to sometimes be 70%, sometimes 40%, which
So
is better.
you're helping people get out of debt, and you're talking about the terms they have to meet to
Right.
get out of their debt.
Right.
And so you're saying that when they settle with whatever debt they have, they're told it's going to be X amount, but
Yeah.
it's actually usually a little bit more.
It's always a little bit more.
But it's always a little bit more.
Overall, it's a little bit more.
Yeah. But yeah, so you just start off with the customer just upfront
Just
and
gonna
honest.
tell them the truth from the very beginning. Let them know
Do you
exactly
have-
how it's going to work.
I'm sure you have stats versus your other teammates on how your approach works versus theirs.
Not really.
No?
They hide a lot of our stats.
Ah,
Yeah, it's kind of
it's kind of sketchy.
kind of sketchy for us, just as well as for the customers, clients.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't know if your approach works any better than
I
other
don't.
people's?
I don't. I just get the feedback straight on the phone from the customer saying, "I like the way that you handle business.
Thanks
you
for not
tell me the truth from the
BSing
very
me."
beginning."
Yeah. I mean, everyone appreciates that. It's I guess a hard pill to swallow at first, but in the end you have to appreciate it more, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, then if they're like halfway through paying their debt, they think they're about to be done, but really they're not.
Yep.
And then I'm sure they're super pissed.
I'm super pissed. I was supposed to be done 5 months ago, and I'm still going. You're telling me I got 6 more months?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how it works. More than, I think the stats were 99% of the clients that we get finish At least 6 months after or more
Than what they originally.
than what they were originally told.
Gosh.
99%.
You got that stat, huh?
Yeah, we got that stat.
Wow. Well, good for you. Proud of yourself every day.
Yep.
Because you got standards.
Honesty.
You're not gonna bow down to the corporate oligarchs.
Nope.
And you haven't been fired, so
I haven't. They let me go, but my numbers are pretty good. I guess whatever that means.
whatever
Yeah,
those
they-
numbers are that you don't see,
Tell me at the end of the month I'm doing good, so I guess
they're just letting you do
the
your
way I'm
thing.
doing it is working.
Yeah, because if they forced you to lie, you'd probably just quit, right?
I'd be done.
Like immediately.
I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't like when people lie to me. I'm not gonna lie to other people.
Yeah. Well,
So.
that's cool. That's the first time anyone's ever said they're proud of themselves every day. Cool. Nice. Fire truck.
Yeah.
What are they
Did
doing?
you guys see that fire truck?
Fire truck. I gave them a peace sign and they waved.
It's on my birthday Easter day.
Yeah, they came to wave to the little kids on their birthdays. Which is you.
Yeah, fire truck
Just
showed
gonna-
up for my birthday.
Double check this. We're still going. You're still in focus.
Yes.
You look great.
Man.
All right.
All right.
Next question. This is it's a pretty wild question, but what sets your soul on fire?
Football's definitely gonna be part of that answer.
Football.
Love sports, even though Cowboys have been pretty bad.
Yeah, but you still love watching football.
Still love watching football.
Yeah.
And then also vacation time.
Yes.
Love seeing everywhere, not just our little bitty spot in the world.
Yeah.
Like going all over, seeing what people have done in their areas, all the different buildings, the different streets,
Yeah,
all
you've
that
been
fun stuff.
around.
Yeah.
You've been to a lot of places, huh?
Been to quite a few places
Did you know that about yourself?
that I like to
I
travel.
feel like growing up, we didn't think about it or talk
Mm.
about it.
Never cared to travel when I was younger.
And like in school, it's not like you're like, oh, well, I'm learning about this
Mm-mm.
place. Hopefully, I can go there one day.
No, never thought that way.
And
when
now
we started doing it, I'm like, wow, they built things so much different. Look at
Yeah.
these buildings compared to our brand new buildings.
Yeah, yeah,
These old buildings, wow.
it's so cool. And
The way
then-
they transferred this dirt road into a cobblestone street now.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only fit one car down it, but they're trying to go both ways. Oh, now they're driving on the sidewalk because they never built the buildings to be big enough for two cars.
not for our way of life now, because it's so old.
Right. Because they're so much older than us. And how
Yeah.
did they put this stuff together back then?
Yeah.
Today I understand we got all these techniques to put our houses together, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's just cool to see.
Yeah, and I guess you realize they weren't just a bunch of idiots. They were
Definitely
very
not.
educated and
Yeah, and we got
Well, then-
it from somewhere.
yeah. They knew what they were doing, and they knew math and stuff.
Yeah.
Sound like an idiot right now. But yeah, a lot of people just think everyone was stupid back in the day, but it's like, look at this stuff they made.
Mhm.
It's incredible, and it's still standing.
Big ass castle still standing.
Yeah.
You
Even
live-
the towns and the cities and their houses are hundreds or thousands of years old.
Mhm, still there.
Yeah. That's cool. Y'all got another trip planned?
Vegas to see
Vegas.
Kelly Clarkson.
So you're not going to see any.
But just that, no big trips outside of the country or to an old town in our United States.
No.
We don't got anything planned like that.
No.
Not at this point.
Yeah. Well, we just went to Cancun, and that was pretty great. And I thought I would love to do something like that every year. I mean, it doesn't have to be with the same people, but
Right, it needs to be
we
with
just-
us.
yeah, I'm thinking we should do that.
For sure.
Like, yeah, even we could go to some other Spanish-speaking country,
Yep.
and Anna will translate for us.
Just as long as they have unlimited alcohol.
There we go. Yeah, that would be so fun. Because I mean, we've both seen Mexico, so So we got to go see something else. Yeah, cool. So traveling, seeing other stuff sets your soul on fire. And football, cheering on those
Football.
gosh darn Cowboys.
Those gosh darn Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a picture. Is there a picture of you? We got a picture of you somewhere with your whole Cowboys
Yeah, for
shoes
sure.
and socks and
We definitely
base
do.
layer.
We do.
Oh, they let us down every year,
Mm-hmm.
but we're still gonna watch.
Mm-hmm. 30
All right.
years.
Huh?
30 years.
Yeah, you remember those Super Bowls better than me.
The
Probably.
last one.
Yeah, I barely remember Super Bowl 30.
I remember Super Bowl 30. The two before that, not so much.
No, I don't remember either
Not
one of
that.
those at all.
One in 93, 94, definitely not.
No. Yeah, Super Bowl 30 was 96?
96 was when it was played.
Yeah, so you were about to turn 10.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's been 29 years
Mm.
since the Cowboys were good. Okay, what do you like best about yourself?
Like best about myself?
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing? Or a couple things.
I could do spontaneous trips.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feel like you're a spontaneous guy?
Yep. Just love jumping in the car and going somewhere.
Is that even that's for big trips and little trips?
I will, yeah, for sure.
If it's like 9
Yeah.
p.m. on a Friday, someone says, let's go to the casino, you're like, okay.
Let's go. Let's drive those back roads.
That's how
those
y'all get
country
there?
roads.
Yeah, how far is that trip? Y'all go to Choctaw or Windstar?
No, we go actually further than that.
Really?
We go to Madrid.
Madrid?
It's a small little Oklahoma city. They don't have big
Oklahoma
casinos.
City?
No, not Oklahoma City.
Oh, it's
a
a
Oklahoma
city of Oklahoma.
Yeah. A little small casino that we go to right outside of about 15 minutes is Blake's Bar, Blake Shelton's bar.
Mm.
So we'll go up there, listen to somebody play. It's not always country music. Most of the time it is. Listen to country music, get drunk. Can't drive home drunk, so we gotta go to the casino in Madrid
And what, sober up?
and sober up and
And
hopefully win some money.
But probably not.
Last
Sometimes.
time,
Yeah,
we've only been twice.
Oh, okay.
The first time we broke even. Second time we came out with $600 more than what we walked in with. So
Breaking even's always good.
it is, especially
Yeah.
since it's to help sober up. They still got the free soda there.
Yeah, there you go. Drinking Mountain Dew, sobering up. How far is that from y'all's house?
That is, so the actual casino is probably about hour 15 minutes, and then the bar's hour 30.
Y'all take the back roads?
Take the back roads.
Just
Go to
'cause?
those country roads. Yeah, just because.
'Cause you
Going
could
through
just
the
get on
country.
75 and be there quicker, or not really,
Not really.
because it's
We could jump on, 75. I think would probably get us there probably about the same time. Not different. Just you don't have to go through the back roads.
yeah.
You get to see a bunch of houses and businesses instead of just country land.
Mm-hmm. So you like that you're spontaneous.
Yep.
What else do you like about yourself?
That I'm a go-getter.
You're a go-getter?
A go-getter.
Yeah. I guess probably what you're proud of yourself too is being honest.
For sure.
You got a little integrity.
Integrity.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's Chris. And what do you like best about Megan?
That we travel together and do shit together. I mean, we do stuff together.
You can cuss.
Edit out shit.
Why?
We're not allowed to cuss on TV.
What are you talking about?
We're not allowed to cuss on TV.
Cuss all the time.
Oh. Because we actually do shit together.
Wait.
we're not one of those couples. I've been married for 13 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and go do our own thing with our friends. Come home, we're like, blah.
Yeah.
We still do stuff
Just
together.
roommates. You're not just roommates.
Yeah, we're not just roommates. No,
You're still.
quite a few people out there like that.
Yeah. You guys are still buds,
Still buds.
making decisions together,
Yeah,
doing cool stuff together,
yeah.
pretty much everything together.
Everything together.
Yeah, except for work.
Yeah, right. Soon we'll do that too.
Yeah.
Coming up later
What?
in this interview.
All right. Teaser. Okay. Is there something about her that you really like her personality? Like that she's a freaking doofus, or she's smart, or
That we're freaking doofuses.
yeah,
Yeah. We could be
Especially
goofy
together.
together. Yeah,
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 real dumb.
yeah. As
Super
dumb as we
dumb.
want to
Yeah.
be. Even with the cats there staring at us like we're stupid.
They don't know.
They definitely know.
They know. They know how dumb you are.
These humans are dumb.
Like these
But
are the people
they
that feed me.
us.
Gosh, can we get some new owners?
Exactly. These doofuses.
Oh, that's funny. All right. What teacher made the biggest impact on you?
Definitely Mr. Jason Osborne.
Mr. Jason Osborne. Is that what you called him?
No. Call him Mr. Osborne.
Cool. What did he
was-
do?
So he was my charter school teacher. He was the
Oh,
head
this
of
was in
our
high
room.
school?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I quit football and everything, went to his school. Didn't really want to go to school anymore.
You had your high school was kind of wild because you had some health concerns and you missed a
Yes.
bunch of school, and you had to go to this other school to catch up.
That wasn't so much to catch up, it's because I couldn't miss any more days of school. And by moving to the charter school, they allowed me to go half days. That way, so I could still go to my doctor visits and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
so I went there. That's when Mr. Osborne became my teacher.
And he,
And
like, y'all were just with him all day?
we were in his room, so we did packets in every subject. Everybody did their different work. Whatever packet you wanted to work on at that time, you could work on. You just had to get it done to get credit for this semester. So once you finish 10 packets, you're done with the semester.
Mm.
So, yeah, he had to help me quite often
Yeah.
because I was a junior when I first got there. He didn't have to help me as much then because they were a little bit easier courses that I was taking. But
Yeah.
my senior year, he kind of challenged me a little bit to do certain courses like physics.
Mm.
Physics was a very tough course to learn from a packet.
Sure.
So he would take these packets home every single night to learn the material to come teach me the next day. And we
Wow.
pull up one-on-one. He'd go over all the material with me, and yeah, we basically did that every day with these packets.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he would invite me to movies and stuff with his family and church with his family.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool. And he wasn't weird,
wasn't weird.
just an awesome dude.
Just an awesome dude.
That's cool.
And he knew that I wasn't there because I was a trouble kid, that it's because I got sick. Most of the kids there were there because they were trouble kids.
You weren't a little shithead.
Yeah, I wasn't a little shithead to him. And he knew I wanted to learn, so he was
Yeah,
willing to spend his time with me since I wanted to actually learn.
Yeah, he's like, this kid's going somewhere.
Going somewhere.
And he's not going to try to fight me.
He's not going to fight me.
That's cool.
Definitely not.
Nate,
Not many
so-
people tried to fight him, but
Yeah, but you
he had to get on to some people.
you were receptive to his teachings.
Yes,
That's cool. He must have felt good about that too.
for sure.
Yeah. Nice. And you had him basically 2 years?
A year
Or-
and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah, because I stopped going my junior year in January and started going to the charter school. I was in your class for a little bit, the Spanish class.
Yeah. Oh, you were a junior then?
Yes.
guess I was in 9th grade.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
This
That
is
was
freshman hall.
that was fun because we grew up together, but we never went to the same school.
No.
And then we finally got to high school together, and we had a class together. And I was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
here we go!" And then you freaking got
And then
sick.
I was gone.
I saw you maybe
Yeah.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, because you got sick at first. You were sick at the beginning of that
Oh, yeah.
semester. Or, yeah, at the first couple days. And then we were in a class for a couple days, and then I got sick.
Yeah, and then
So we got a couple days in the same class.
That's so funny. And then we never, Jimmy. I never
Yeah,
had a
good.
class with Jimmy either.
Yeah. You wouldn't have.
Well, I mean, but maybe an elective like Spanish or
Oh, yeah.
something.
I don't think he took Spanish.
No,
I don't think he had to.
He should have though.
I get it.
You get it, because his wife is Mexican.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Shout out to Mr. Osborne. Was his name Jason Osborne?
Yes.
Cool. Good dude. Cool. All right, if you could travel back in time, where would you go?
Oh, man. This one was a hard one. So many places.
Yeah.
I want to go back to actually see a castle being used for real as a castle instead of rebuilt. Like today, if you walk into a castle that's being used, they rebuilt that whole thing. They got walls up like a normal house.
And they have like, regular modern furniture in there.
Yes, modern furniture and stuff like that. I want to see an old castle, all the old furniture and how it was actually in a castle
with-
instead of.
Not modern
What it
light
is now.
fixtures and electricity.
Exactly. Of course, want to go back to, what is it now? 230 years, whatever. Jesus Christ, time.
230 years.
2000.
Okay.
Around that time.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think that would be fun. And also just going back as far as like the 20s, the 50s, when there
Mhm.
wasn't as much shit built up here in America yet.
Yeah.
And just to see all of America that way.
Mm. Yeah, that
Before
would be
we-
nice.
Ruined Earth.
We're still working on it. It's a nice, quiet little spot here, though. For now.
Well, it used to not be.
Right? Used to just be. Well, I guess it used to just be trees,
Yep.
and it was really quiet.
Yep. Snakes could just crawl around,
Yep.
slither around.
Mice, rabbits, wolves, bears. Damn, there really are like no kids around here.
No, not anymore.
There's,
They're
I
closing.
never see kids around here.
Yeah, they're closing most of the schools here in LISD.
Really?
Because there's not enough kids to fill them anymore.
What the heck?
Yeah.
What the helly? All right,
All right.
let us begin again. Let me double check. It's here, microphone.
Double check.
Discount double check. I'm good. You good?
Am I good?
Yep, I can hear you.
Good.
Great. Recording. Recording.
Recording.
Cool. All right, it cut off about 20 seconds,
Which is fine.
which is fine. We were just talking about how there's no kids in the colony.
Yep. And all the same people are still here.
Yeah. All our parents are still here, just getting old, not moving. Which, why would you? How's
Which, be careful, the colony, if you're listening to me, because these people are going to die one day. And other people are going to have to move back in with kids, so don't get rid of all your schools.
There you go.
Just being logical here.
Yeah, caution. Word of caution.
That was my Coke can.
Yep. Didn't want it rolling around making noise. Okay. What was that question? If you could travel back in time. Oh, yeah. Cool. Anywhere else? Nah, whatever. I think we covered everything.
So many places to go.
Places and times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you could just, like, drag the mouse, and rewind and just look. I just want to see.
Just want to see.
Okay, last question. What do you want to accomplish by your next birthday?
Oh, that was a drum roll, guys.
Nope, skip.
Skip
We're
this
going to
part.
add one in.
Oh.
What do you want to accomplish by your next birthday?
So, working on getting my teacher certification
Uh-huh.
to do PE
Physical education.
for school education. Obviously, not to work here in the colony because there's not going to be schools anymore. Uh, but working to get PE certified,
Mm-hmm.
which will allow me to do coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking to accomplish that by my birthday.
By next.
To at least have my certification. I don't know if I'll be started by then,
Mm-hmm.
but that would be nice if I can. It's just, there's a lot of work to be done still and trying to work at the same time. Just don't know if I'll have it done
Yeah.
to where
Gotta
I
work
can
full
actually
time.
work there before the new
Have
summer.
you? Do you have somewhere to work in mind, or have you reached out to any places of employment?
I'm thinking Salina, which they're going to open up a bunch of new schools because they have a bunch of young kids moving.
Yeah.
So they're planning on opening up seven schools within the next 3 years, 3 or 5 years, something like that. So
Goodness.
a lot of opportunity there.
And that's all grades?
All grades.
Mm.
There's going to be, what is it, 3, I know it's 3 elementary schools in the next 2 years. They're planning on getting a middle school. And then sometime in the future, they're going to do a new high school.
Mm-hmm.
Which, a lot of opportunity there. Starting lower, like you got to when you're moving up in the coaching system. And
Right.
once they open up that new high school, if I feel like moving at that point, there's just going to be that opportunity
Right.
to be a high school coach in football.
So, did anything prompt this, or has this kind of always been
Something I've
something
always
you've always
wanted to
thought
do.
about doing?
Yeah. Going back to, I was always good at tutoring people in
Mhm.
math, so I kind of wanted to be a math teacher. I didn't even know PE teacher was a thing. I didn't know, like, I knew there was a PE teacher, but I thought they were just like a specials teacher that came in, maybe worked a few hours.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was like a full-time actual teacher job. So when I heard about it, I was like, wow, this sounds fun.
Uh-huh.
I want to try to be a PE teacher.
Cool.
Sounds cool. And yeah, and then I figure I can move up in it and be good there too.
Right? And then
Be a football coach.
Yeah. Yeah. We've always joked about you being a football coach because we always watch football and you're just trashing all the coaching decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel like you would be a great coach. Yeah, because you're smart as hell. Your strategy is insane and you know what to do in every situation.
I know how to adjust,
Yes.
something that coaches don't know how to do
No.
these days.
You can actually pay attention to what the other team's doing
Yeah, exactly.
and counter what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So definitely want to do football, right?
Yep.
Like what if you got to do
I
7th,
would-
8th grade basketball on the way?
I would do that too. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind doing basketball. Wouldn't mind doing baseball. For the ones that have
You
baseball.
got to do golf.
Uh,
I don't think that's
I
going to
don't
happen.
think I would be good enough for golf. I don't know how to play golf.
Tennis.
Tennis.
No,
don't know
you
how
guys
to
are
do
going to have to
tennis.
find somebody that knows how to play
Yeah.
tennis.
That'd be high school though.
Right.
Not very many middle schools that have a tennis team that I know of.
No, probably not.
I would do soccer. I wouldn't mind doing soccer.
I don't know all the rules of soccer, but yeah, I'm sure you can
Yeah.
learn. Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll figure
I
it
know
out.
most of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you could figure out the strategy of that pretty quick. Yeah.
A strategy, yeah.
A strategy for these little kids.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they just need one.
Yep.
All right, well, cool.
Cool.
Last question. How did we meet?
Uh-oh. How'd we meet? Well, see.
I don't think you remember. I definitely don't. Well, I
So-
think I'm told that I was 2 and you were 4.
Yeah, I think it might have been your dad was sleeping with my mom,
You
or
think so?
or was it your mom was sleeping with my dad?
They could have been
Something like that.
both
I don't
ways.
remember.
Who knows? They were swingers back in the day.
Right, right. Both of our parents.
That'd be weird.
Right. So that didn't happen
No. As far as we know, it did not happen.
because we don't remember.
Nope.
So it could have.
How did we meet? So one of our brothers played, or one of
Shannon-
each of our brothers played on a
Yeah,
football team.
Shannon and
Shannon and
Adam.
Adam. So they were, Adam's 5 years older than me, so he would have been like 7. Were they 7?
Mm,
Are they the exact same age?
Shannon's a little bit older.
A little bit, but like a year older? Or
Yeah, I think he's
little
a
less?
year older.
So they probably played 7 and 8 on a 7 and 8 team.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been 7 and 8.
Yeah, so as far as I know, that's how our families
and then,
met.
Yeah, your dad was like, looked at my dad and say, "You got 5 kids? I have 5 kids. We need to get our families together." Stupidest mistake they could have made.
Do you think that's how the conversation went?
Brothers were bad.
Oh,
That's what I was told. The conversation went like that.
I don't know. I feel like my dad is not that social. Maybe he used to be though.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. So, but both of our dads were the assistant coaches on that team, right?
No.
Or no?
My dad was the head coach.
Your dad was. Oh,
He was
my
a-
bad.
He was a terrible head coach. Didn't know what he was doing out there.
So was my dad
Your dad
the de
basically,
facto?
Your dad had to basically kind of take over.
Right.
He was called the assistant, even though.
He was really probably running the show.
Yep.
That's probably what sparked him to be a head coach. He was probably a head coach right after that.
Yeah, not
I'm
too
assuming
long after.
a year or 2 after that. Yeah, so Shannon and Adam playing Little League together.
Mm-hmm.
The worst possible meeting of a lifetime.
35 years later, I'm
Yeah.
still here.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it was. I'm okay with it.
The rest
We
of-
were best friends for ever now.
Yep. The rest of our brothers can't hang out though,
Ugh.
because they're bad together.
Yeah. They're toxic. me, you, Megan, and Jimmy are fine
Yep.
for the
that's
most
it.
part.
That's it.
We're all sane.
Yeah. Well, as sane as we can be.
We're doing all right.
Now that we get to watch ourselves.
With what, these interviews?
Just-
Or we can actually like.
No, take care of ourselves. Because
Oh,
when they
we-
used to take care of us, we used to, stick the plugs in the wall.
Yeah, our
shock
parents weren't
ourselves.
really there. We had the generation still where we could just do whatever the hell we wanted.
Yep.
And our parents were doing whatever the hell they wanted.
Well, and we didn't have stupid technology like we do these days that we're glued to our phones or
No.
tablets back then, so we actually had to play with each
we
other.
had so much fun.
Yeah, we did.
Gosh, yeah. Can you imagine if we were just iPad babies?
It would have sucked.
That would have sucked. Man, we did play video games, but
We-
then we'd
we
go
did.
outside for
Mhm.
13 hours,
Yep.
ride our bikes everywhere.
Everywhere. Baseball.
That was for years too. That wasn't like a
Basketball.
year-long thing. We rode our bikes
Yep.
from age fucking 8 to
Yeah.
16 probably,
I was about 17.
all over the colony. Man, can't imagine little kids doing that nowadays.
Definitely not.
Literally all over, like even in Frisco back there. Or is that, yeah, Frisco and Little
Yeah,
Elm.
Frisco's right there.
Yeah, we were
We
crazy.
rode to Frisco through the woods.
Through the woods.
Right through those woods back there.
Yep. Went to the freaking Louisville Lake a couple times.
Louisville Lake. Well, why'd you let us go by ourselves? How does that make sense?
We're just riding our bikes into the water.
Uh-huh. We didn't have life jackets on.
Good times. We did great.
We did. We're still here.
Yeah. I can't believe it. We did some dumb shit.
Yeah.
We weren't like bad kids, but we did some
Yeah, stupid
pretty
stuff.
stupid stuff.
Yeah, did quite a few stuff that could have killed us. Could have made his brain dead.
Yeah, doing stuff with open wires,
Yep.
in plugs. Definitely riding our bikes
Yeah.
on and over things. And jumping ramps that we shouldn't have been jumping.
On a bike that I shouldn't have been riding.
Yeah, on a Frankenstein bike.
The Frankenstein bike I got for Christmas that one year, that the handlebars and wheel just kept turning like that every time I would jump on it.
Uh-huh.
And I went over that big jump at Bill Allen,
And you landed it and
landed.
it went right into your gut, right?
That time it did, yeah.
Yeah. All the sideways handlebars into your gut.
Yep.
Oh. Feel it in your spine.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
For some reason we went through those woods to where they were building in Frisco
That
on
was
the open street.
Lebanon, right?
Yep, it was Lebanon.
Yeah.
Racing down that hill,
Yep.
chain popped off.
And you wiped out.
Went right over the
Yeah.
handlebars.
I still remember hearing the sound of the metal
Yeah,
dragging on the concrete.
yeah.
And
My
then
head
I-
was doing that too.
Yeah. And then I stopped because that was an insane sound. And you wiped out, and I stopped and looked back, and you're just sitting there with your legs out, just holding your head. Holy
And I
shit.
got up and walked my bike all the way back.
Probably
And
like
I wasn't
5
getting
miles.
back on
We
it.
went all the way down to
We did.
423 and came this way. Oh,
We did.
man. That's insane.
Good times.
We didn't have phones.
Nope.
We are out. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Good times. Well,
Well,
that's all I got for you.
it was good that you guys got to hear me.
Yes.
What else do we say at the end?
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
That's it. Cool. All right. Thanks for
Cool,
doing this.
cool. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Yeah, if you go, my assistant over here will
Okay.
walk you out.
Oh, fuck. Oh.